It's time to review the IDW #1 comic book, Back to the Future. This is a variant cover where the Back to the Future, Doc Brown, Marty McFly, Einstein, and of course Jennifer, they're pretty much kids, so this is a variant cover. I really like this cover. I think it's... A lot of you probably wonder, well, is this pretty much Back to the Future... new stories? Is this part 4? Actually, this comic book is actually different stories in between the Back to the Future movies as well as before the first Back to the Future. Before you jump out of your hats and time travel, it is actually, you can see right there, Gale, one of the original writers of Back to the Future is Bob Gale and Robert Zemeckis, who directed it. Bob Gale actually worked on the comic. They didn't want to redo the Back to the Future. It's just, like I said, continuous stories of the characters in between the movies. Prequel stories, stuff. The artwork is really cool. It's like different types of artwork in the stories. This issue we find out how Marty actually met Emmett Brown. So I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, I mean, they never really explained how, Marty McFly, a teenager, was hanging out with this, older guy, Doc Brown. In this story, looking for a few good scientists, Doc Brown gets recruited by this special organization. So I thought that was pretty cool. The artwork is kind of like the artwork from the Ghostbusters comic books, if you happen to read those by IDW. This is one of the artists. So yeah, I mean, overall, I like the comic. I'm definitely a big fan of the movies, so I definitely was excited when I heard about this comic coming out. And they actually released the comic on the anniversary in 2015, which was Back to the Future 2. So I thought that was pretty cool. Definitely an homage to the comic, to the movies, and definitely worth checking out if you happen to be a Back to the Future. There are 34 different covers of the Back to the Future comic book #1, so I think that's pretty crazy. So, we're going to run out of time, but thanks for watching my Back to the Future comic book #1 issue review.